What up, Shiloh? I did. And they came really fast. DHO, what? I don't have to lube stabs either because I have previously lubed Type Plus stabs, so this should be a pretty quick build. How's your week going, bro? Man, I wish I could like mute these. I need to turn off these freaking YouTube alerts, man. Because it picks up like people who some days ago. It's really annoying. I just forget who I used to do it, so I'll mess with that off screen. But yeah, we picked up a Boobarang, and I will say now it is super nice, and I would put it above its weight class in terms of quality. Like if I picked the board up, I would say it's a $500-$600 board when it's not. I'd say quality wise, it's sitting up here with the Cloud 9, or yeah, the Cloud 9, Forever, any of the NRD stuff. Basically any high-end board that I've touched, and I've touched many high-end boards. Just picking it up and looking at it, it's really nice. And it comes in a nice little Boobarang case. Do I need to change my stream nights? I've been doing Tuesdays and Saturdays forever. But what up, Bushy? Bushoto? So yeah, it's got Laminar's logo on the front of the case. It's got a nice little, it's almost like a linen look to it. Dark linen. It's nice. Should got a drink. Plastic bits, what up? It's got one of those nice little fancy sleeves. It is a KBD fans produced board, so you do have one of their sweet screwdrivers that comes with it. Pre-installed bit. So Matt, we got the O-rings, which only comes with 4. So if you lose one, you're fucked. Sure, you could probably find some elsewhere though. All right, what else we got in here? We have a couple little silicone pieces, which I have no idea where those go, but we'll look. Daughter board screws, which I'll put in here. So we got another bit, 4 feet. Another little Looks like a pour-on sheet. So let's see if there's a... I thought it looks pretty straightforward, but let's see if there's a build guide for this. Just to see where these little fangs go. Bottom out prevention foam. Okay. Okay. Wonder what these are for, though. They might go in the case. We'll look around. Might be like a force break or something. And that red is nice. I should have got a red. Cherry Waves. Thanks for the... I hope you're having a good night. Trying to figure out where these things go before I bust everything out. They're not mentioned in the included. We'll fuck with it. We'll see. All right, so I got a carbon fiber plate. It comes with an aluminum plate. However, it's red. I wasn't really digging that. We could probably mess with it later, but we're going to start with carbon fiber. So it comes standard with aluminum, red aluminum. If it was silver or black, I probably would have liked it more, but especially with it being Alice style, you're going to be able to see that red. So unless you have like a red in your keycaps, it's kind of going to clash. So we got carbon fiber. And then I got the hot swap PCB because it supports everything that I like, which is surprising. Usually KBD fans boards don't support much. However, it has split backspace, split right shift. I think it supports ISO too. Yeah, it supports... I think it supports ISO. It also supports split left shift and then step caps. Space bars are locked. About the first, yeah, right. Oh yeah. What's up, Anoma? How you doing? As I said, I have tabs ready, so this should be fairly straightforward. I'm born. What's good? I keep hearing a Discord noise, and it's definitely not my Discord. All right, here she is in all her glory, y'all. She heavy too. Oof. The case is molded to, if it wants to focus, it doesn't want to focus, to fit it. I just got silver because silver and copper is a classic. And I've been digging silver a lot lately. This thing is really fucking nice, guys. And then the weight options, you can get a raw option, which is all patinaed and shit already. And then, what was the other one? Raw copper, and then there's patina gray, which is just like a pre-patinaed copper weight. Do we want to weigh it not built? I do. Because it's really heavy. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's Cloud 9 heavy, but it's close. Yeah, I got the Sandblasted copper. I don't know if it's, I think it's coated. £5, 7.2 ounces. She real thick. Apparently, like me, my wife called me thick tonight. The feet on this thing are super cool. Hey, yo, yeah, she said, we were eating tacos, and she said, you're smooth, thick, and hot like the hot sauce. I was like, hey, yo. These are the, Bob had his fourth child. Nah, no more children for me. These are the feet, bro. So, like, where did these other feet go? So, yeah, we're going to build this carbon fiber. We're going to try the hardcore Sanyas. Sanya, right? That's how you say it? And I'm debating on keycaps. I have Windbreaker off a keyboard right now. And as we all know, silver and Windbreaker go very well together. And Windbreaker has I have the novelties, so I can use it for that XT row. We'll use Windbreaker then. Windbreaker with HMX, it's going to be a clack machine. All right. Let's take this apart, see what we're working with. Oh, these are currently Mechland is currently sending these. They sent one of them out to me with some switches. It's really nice. Little screw tray if you don't have a screw tray or you want one. I'm pretty sure they're very affordable too. Let's check. Thinking about the QK65 V2 you're selling, like heavy. Keep on thinking. Where we at? I know they have them. They're the ones that sent it to me. Here we go. Sam aluminum screw tray. These are only $16, yo. These are cheap. Mad colors. Look. You got blacks with black sparkle. Oh, those the only ones that are in stock are black, purple, white, and wine red. But they're only $16. They are not magnetic. Pretty cool though. They're nice. It looks like the back screws are longer than the front screws. I ordered mine like the morning, so I think it released late, maybe, I don't know, like after midnight my time. I ordered it directly in the morning. What up, Luther? Ariella was good. It showed up like 2.5, 3 days. All right, so where would these go? Oh, they go on the sides. Look at that. I think this is like a type of force brake. They're these little silicone strips. The goat. What's up? Put them inside. Come out pretty easily. Thanks for the follow. Ray, thanks for the follow. Hope you all are having a good night. They gave me 2 of the same size. They did. Weirdos. I gotta find a bit to fit this daughter board. This is a raw board, Ray. But it's good on silver too. That is a Machina Cloud 9. Doesn't look lined up right. Thank you. Ty, are you talking about the boob, or are you talking about the Cloud9? I do like 60% with the layer. As long as you get used to using like a layer, it's fine. Like I just use layers for arrows. I need to check if that's gonna plug in. Yeah, it works fine. Are you also waiting for a Cappy flick clack? Because I am too. It took him like a day or so, Frank. I got a brown one coming. All right, so there's also this other little. For those that gut these and you're going to be building them, you get these silicone inserts that go on the sides, which I take are some sort of force break. And there is a specific way they go in. If it's going in too easy, flip it around. Cappy 6 with new Ergo from Divinity. It's been stuck in customs for like, oof. I'm waiting on an F1 from Divinity, which hopefully in a couple more weeks will ship them out. Yeah, this board has been, I've been eyeing this thing since Lam ever put it out there. I was typing on the prototypes when he first brought them out at the Chicago meets, and I was like, I got to get that board. And finally it came out. And I guess what I did, I got it. So yeah, again, this is a PCB bottom out pour-on piece, which, looking at the photos, goes prevents the internal assembly from bottoming out against the case under strong pressure. I want to say it's here. Yeah. Not sure how you feel about Alice boards. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's muscle memory. But this one's super cool because it's shaped like boomerang. All right, bottom half's good. Do the PCB. And like I said, we have these Prelude Type Plus already. If you guys haven't tried Type Plus, really nice. They're a little weird to put together because there's left sides and right sides, but they're really good. It is just light 205. Yep. Lamb, what's good, man? This board is beautiful, dude. I was saying it's up there in terms of quality with any high-end board. I just put the V3 Knights in my Oku, and they're great. Jakey, thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Ariel, it shouldn't be needed. If you're using like the newer stabs, you just light 205 is fine. Especially night stabs. Well, it's 8 a.m. Wednesday for Kitty fans, so I'll give them a day before I bug about getting them shit shipped. They'll ship it, man. Did you get anything crazy? Did you ask for anything crazy? Because I think the solder PCBs may have been back ordered, and the wrist rests. I don't use wrist rests, so I didn't get one. Yeah, Ariel, I would recommend night stabs. Night stabs, Type Plus. But those are both super easy. Little 205, and usually it's good to go. We are using HMX switches, so technically you could go stabless because HMX switches are that dope in terms of being like stiff enough. The molds are so tight in tolerance that you get no side-to-side movement or anything. But I had these laying around, so I figured we'd use them. Hey, yo. Oh, Frank, yeah, if you get the solder PCB, it's going to be a little bit. They're back ordered. I think Lamb had more information on that, but if you get the solder PCB, it's back ordered. If you have HMX switches or KeyGeek switches, stabless is, unless you have to do it on space, like a normal size space bar. But on 2Us, you can go stabless. Did I say what's up, Savior? If I didn't, what up? Even with cherries, right? Only HMX. Maybe. It's a personal preference, right? All right. Get to putting these switches in. Is this opposite ergo? No. Hold on. No, it's not. I was freaking out. I'm trying one of my favorite crochet artists about doing a little squishy wrist rest. That'd be cool. I've seen people. There's some people that do like custom rugs for wrist rests. Must be nice on the wrists. Pony palms. Knees weak. Palms are bony instead of sweaty. So yeah, these are the HMX Sanya Hardcore. So a little heavier spring with supposedly more scratch. Scratch is definitely there. You might not be able to hear it. Let me double check for you. So these are the hardcore ones, so they're slightly heavier. The normal Sanyas are 52 bottom out. The hardcore Sanyas, wait for it, are 60 bottom out. And thank you, on board. Let's get oranges. I tried those. Solid. It's just too quiet for my liking. I like my boards louder. I wonder what bottom row. I didn't even look what the bottom row is on this odd swap. Oh, that's not bad. That didn't feel good. I'll most likely switch the space bars out, but we'll see. Might have to go with the True, the Tried, the Ghost Dragon. I'm so happy that KBD fans PCBs have hot swap options now. Used to not be that way. PN, what's good on YouTube, yeah? How you doing, brother? Neo 6560Q in the future? Most likely not. I didn't buy one, and I wasn't on the content list, so getting on the content list with Neo and Cordy Keys. You got to be a big boy, and I'm not a big boy. They did send me older board once, so maybe when it's older they might send it to me, but I didn't buy one of either. I got the 60 core coming. I bought it just because it was $100, and it's a slapper. It's a good switch tester boards, and I do a lot of people send me a lot of switches for content, so quick and easy to build. The Argo. Yeah, I was going to buy one, but it wasn't in stock. It was a pre-order, and I wasn't trying to put anything after 2 May just because of the tariff situation. Let that cool down. But yeah, I've been excited. Been waiting for this board to drop, and finally it dropped. And then accidentally Leviathan XL. So there's going to be a Leviathan TKL, I believe. That was accidentally leaked by KBD fans, I believe. All right, are we going? We're going Windbreaker. We're gonna go Windbreaker. Let me clean up a little here. Give myself some room. Glorious Windbreaker. Hey, and the KBD fans choice. And we are 100% using the, if it wants to focus, Windbreaker Tut. That doesn't feel good. Bob loves rubbing in on the L on that guy. Hey, it's the first one I entered in a while and I won. I was pretty happy. Does... Oh no. Oh, it does, okay. I didn't think Windbreaker had a second B, and it does. Shiloh, I know you're a bars guy, but nips or bars? I don't know if I'm gonna like these switches. Bar, even with nips? About purple night on your raw? Purple night salt would look solid on silver. We might build this twice because I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Should have ordered motif when I had a chance. Wonder what the X prices will be. Motif, huh? We got control code alt. Wonder what I'm gonna put here. I guess I can do control. Yeah, motif. Motif is a no from me, dog. Definitely not my style. Think they're ever gonna do Windbreaker again? To do this. All right, the O-rings on this are pretty cool. You just take them and hook them around the plate, like so. Soju is very nice, Frank. The color on it is a lot more blue than most cameras. I'm sure Alex had a good color correction going on. Soju is bright. It's like Masterpiece, but brighter, if that makes sense. Brighter, more saturated. Sheesh. Gotta remember which screws go where. There's 3 different sizes. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like these switches, so we're gonna have to switch it up. But we'll see. Ooh. Lilies are nice. There she blows in all her glory. Sounds good. I didn't think I was gonna like these switches, but I lied. Now I just need to collect Windbreaker novelties or artisans, right? All right. Bye, Cloud. Oh, it's vile too. I think it's vile. It is vile. Maybe make sure this is all set up. Look at that. Just comes right up. What is all this? This media. It's vile. VIAL. Which is better, in my opinion. Oh, there's underglow? Let me make sure this is all. It's nice because you just plug it in, it always works. Whereas sometimes with VIA you have to upload. Is there no? Oh, here we go. Now this should. Perfect. That's all I needed. Oh, I need this as my backspace. I think we're good. Let's do a sound test, yeah? Y'all can laugh at me typing on this. All right, so we got the Boobarang carbon fiber plate with HMX Sanya hardcore and DCS windbreaker. I don't hear any resonance on my end. I definitely need to change these space bars to Ghost Dragons. Let me do that real quick. They're really god or good space bars on any. Those can be considered really good space. Yeah. And Ray, thank you for the follow. Not necessarily, but I like my switches extremely loud and clacky, and tactiles tend to be the opposite of that. Very rarely are they loud and clacky. I do have the new HMX tactiles on the way to me, though. So hopefully they're loud and clacky. I think it's just DCS, shallow. Maybe I could just try another. It's definitely better. I can try a different. Let me try something else. Let me go into the bucket of switches. Those are toy in there. Let's try cheese. Sounds about the same. What is it, TT Red? Kind of like the way that sounds. Yeah, Frank, it's so good looking. I think we're just going to go TT Red. These SWKs are toy. Is this little? Yeah, this is my. I mean, it's not potential. It's just a bunch of random switch. That's a silent. This is like an Echo. Well, that's an Echo Rosewood. So basically a silent. That's an MX Black. This is like a random HMX Franken switch. Cheese. B-Sun. I mean, that's just a bunch of random switches. Kale Black, like. Yeah, these are. That's like my. If I need space bars, I'll go into there and find something I like. But yeah, overall, this board is beautiful. Sounds good too. Very well balanced in sound from row to row. Let's look. 273 plus, or no, I think it's like 325 plus shipping because the PCB is extra. So oh. All right, so pricing looks like the coats are 288. Meteorite gray sold out. I was gonna buy that one and it was sold out. I was mad. So I got silver. Anodized colors are 273. Raw is 273 as well. And then you have the different weights. The patina gray is extra. The hot swap adds $42. If you want an extra plate, it's $35. Yeah, this is DCS Windbreaker Ray. It's pretty rare. It's a more rare DCS set. So let's do one more little sound test, and then we'll be on our way. I remember why I didn't grab it. The alu plate was sold out in the default setting and no solder PCB. Yeah, so the solder PCB is an add-on. You can ask for it via email. Yeah, well, now it's pre-order solder PCB. Look, where is it? It says aluminum's in stock. But it says pre-order right here. Solder. You just have to add it extra. You have to buy the hot swap, it looks like. Oh, let's look. What color did you want? Pink? You definitely wanted pink. Oh, sold out. Look. Is pinks? Oh, so sandblasted copper sold out. Well, it's in stock. You think you got this last sandblasted copper? Sandblasted copper's beauty. Yeah, this thing is a beauty. I don't think I'm gonna keep these switches in it. They're a little quiet for my liking. Maybe I'll put some hyperglides in it. I want to see what a GMK spacebar sounds like on this now. Stand by. Got me thinking. I think it's DCS that's making it sound a little weak, to be honest. Because DCS space bars are notoriously weak. Yeah, it's DCS. Might be the stab. No. Yeah, it's DCS. Listen to this now. Does that mean I need to put panels on this? Yeah, it's crazy the difference. It's fine. I should have put boobs on a boob. Who makes the best keycaps in your opinion? GMK. I think as far as like a tier list, a keycap tier list, manufacturer tier list, I would do S tier would be GMK, and then A tier would be Kikobo and DCS. Everything else is in D tier. Solely because, actually, I probably do GMKS, DC, or Signature Plastics, A, and then B would be Kikobo. Solely because Kikobo, some of their kerning letters are a little off. But the sound is very close to GMK, which is what I really care about. And then DCS alphas are usually money. But I like a very high pitch and loud keyboard, which many people don't, so a bit different. But yeah, that's it for the night. The board is absolutely, positively stunning. It's going to stay in my collection, and I'm happy I bought it. If you were looking at it, I would definitely recommend you getting it if you have the funds available. I got so many keyboard tools. I need to get rid of some. Who's on? You're gonna get some keycaps from me until this board showed up? What keycaps? Keep Science doing an Oku build. Okay. Let's go to Twitch. Bowls on. I swear. Oh, I was like. I sold Machinist and I just had someone hit me up for Motel. So unless that's you. Yeah, we're gonna raid Keep Science because he's building an Oku and Oku's lit. Which mine's at work. I got a replacement weight for mine. Need to bring it home from work and swap it out. Just hit me up, Frank. All right, we're gonna raid out to Keep Science. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate the subs, the follows, all that fun stuff. I do have Neo City Core showing up, so we can do that this weekend, hopefully. I also have this pre-built board we'll take a look at too, which is pretty wild. It is pre-built though, but it's a $500 pre-built board. Kind of weird price point, but we'll check that out too. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Peace.
Oh, Bob. Thanks for the raid, man. How'd the boomerang go? You have to check out your VOD later. I'm probably gonna try to pick one up too.